What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, round 2. And I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury. Actually, it's a question. You know, it's concerning Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury did an interview with Michelle Joyce Phillips. Right? And he said some things in there that just had me thinking. Like, don't fight Anthony Joshua. Don't mess up my retirement check. So the question is Tyson Fury even going to continue fighting after that? Saying things like that, hey, don't worry, I don't believe the undisputed BS, right? I did a video on it. I don't believe the undisputed BS. Fight me. I'm more important than the belt. I've had them all anyway. They don't really matter to me. And, that's a real shitty thing to say coming from someone that never defended anything. See, a lot of people look at Tyson Fury and they're impressed with him. I mean, yeah, you should be impressed with someone. It's an accomplishment winning any fight, especially against an undefeated fighter. He gave Deontay Wilder his first loss. Those guys will be entangled forever, okay, because of that fact. But based on the fact that you're saying, hey, Anthony Joshua should vacate the belts and fight me. But what we've seen of you vacated the belts or was going to be stripped of the belts due to all kind of other reasons. So it would make sense for you to expect someone else to do something that you've done. Because obviously you never defended anything, so you're really not a real champion at that point. You have to defend it. And until you defend it, then he will be one. Right? He's defended something that he actually won. Then we can say that, but we can't say that right now. But for him to say, hey, Anthony Joshua, drop everything you're doing, come over to fight me just because. It sounds like to me he doesn't want Anthony Joshua to do the same thing that Joshua's been doing, something that he never done. He never defended anything. So if he never defended anything, why would you expect someone that actually did his job to do what you did? Just for the sake of fighting. But another question you ask yourself is, what's the urgency? Yes, he has to fight Pulev, mandatory. He has to fight Alexander Usyk, mandatory. These are mandatory things. And it's just real shitty coming from a person that never had to do anything for any reason. So the question you ask yourself is, why is he doing it? Why is Tyson Fury wanting Anthony Joshua to vacate his belts just to fight him? Well, it slaps you in the face. Money. Right? I mean, that's the only thing you can think of. And on the side of that, why did he say, oh, don't mess up my retirement check? Look, if the retirement check is the question, you know what that means. That means I'm going to retire after I fight Anthony Joshua. That's it. I'm not fighting anyone else. That's why he mentioned, hey, I'm not fighting people with no names. Because why would you do that? And if you can make 3 times more money fighting Joshua than fighting anyone else, or fighting himself versus anyone else. It's about money with Tyson Fury. So despite what people say, or what he's going to say from one day to the next, because it changes like the weather, expect Tyson Fury, win, lose, or draw, to retire after he fights Anthony Joshua. Because now he wants Anthony Joshua to alter his plans just to fight, because he's trying to get out of the game. That's why he doesn't want him fighting someone like Alexander Usyk, because he thinks Alexander Usyk will beat him. That remains to be seen. We'll see on that day if that time comes. Joshua's already lost. So what he's worried about is he's worried about making his money before getting out of the sport. Then I think he can do that WWE and all that other stuff like Floyd's doing, especially if he can get out of the game undefeated. To me, I think he wants to be the white Floyd Mayweather. Come on, heavyweight Floyd Mayweather defense. He references Floyd, defensively sound, things of that nature. So he referenced himself a lot with Floyd. I think he wants to do some Floyd Mayweather stuff. I don't think Tyson Fury wants to fight the best. Saying no names. Who used to say that? Can't sell, ain't making the money. Floyd said that same thing. Tyson's just picking up that bag. A lot of people, especially the Alpha Belt channels, they expected Deontay to pick up where Floyd Mayweather left off, but that wasn't the case. They never expected this. But this is exactly what's happening. Tyson Fury is indeed the guy that is acting more like Floyd Mayweather day after day. Telling another fighter, fight me, I'm worth more than the belts. I've had all the belts. The undisputed thing is BS. I don't believe in it anyway. I haven't defended anything because why would I have to defend anything? Because I'm the guy anyway. I dethroned Klitschko and I beat Wilder. Bow before me and worship me. That's what Fury's saying. So I'm just letting you guys know. You've heard it here. When Tyson Fury, if he can fight Joshua, because he might lose. You know what I mean? So if he beats Wilder, he will expect Joshua not to fight Alexander Usyk and fight him because he wants that money. He wants the retirement check. In other words, he wants that fight before he checks out. Or those checks, because he's supposed to fight him twice. But after that, Tyson Fury's gone. Will he come back? I don't know, and I doubt it. But we'll never know about Tyson. But anyway, I just wanted to run that down with you. You guys tell me what you think about this theory, about these questions. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.